You're working on finding the area of the square and the length of the segment.
Yes.
For each of these diagrams.
Mhm.
Okay, so how would you find the area of the square?
Okay, so this is what I did so far, and so basically I didn't really draw the square. I thought that I could like get away with it and like stuff like that. So basically, I wanted to find the outside of the square first. So I wanted to find the area of the grid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6. So I just said the area of the square in the grid is 36.
Okay. It says draw a square on each segment, and then you have to find the length of the segment. I'm going to suggest a little bit of a different strategy here. You tell me if this is something that sounds familiar. So if we draw a square that fits, that fits each.
Guys, keep in mind that this is just one strategy to do it. But it would be best to put it as a right triangle. But yeah, this is just another strategy to do it too.
These segments so that the square is cutting down the center, the segment is cutting down the center of the square. So this first one would be, well, it's not a square, it would be 3 by 4. Oops.
Yeah, guys, so she's just doing it a different way, but just do it as the right triangle. Just do it as a triangle and not a rectangle, because that's what he wants us to do.
Because I think that this question is asking you to use Pythagorean's theorem. Is that something you're studying right now?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is a Pythagoras question. So here you've got basically like a square going off this triangle, right? And a square going off this triangle. And Pythagorean's theory says that if you find the square of each of these legs, that will give you the total area of a square going off the hypotenuse.
Wait, I'm actually confused on what you're doing. Why are you putting... I just started this lesson today.
Okay, so basically Pythagorean's theorem is the idea that if you have, you find the square of the length of line A, you find the square of the length of line B, you add those together, you'll get the square of line C, right? And then you would need to find the square root of C squared in order to be able to figure out what the length of C is. So basically, doing this A squared, you're literally making a square with the length of line A, right? And if you add those two areas of squares together, you get the area of the larger square. That's basically what Pythagorean's theorem is based on. Okay. So you don't need to draw these extra squares that I drew in using dotted lines. But what we do need to know is that this is 3 and that this would be 4, right? So if we put that into the formula, do you know how I got 3 and 4?
Yeah.
I just counted like the length of the line.
Yeah, but I'm still kind of like, hold on. Never mind. I think I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So I've got okay, I can't get rid of these squares now that I've drawn them. But so basically, if you look at the length of line A is 3 segments long, and we have to find 3 squared. So 3 squared would be 9, right? And 3 times 3.
16.
Yep.
And you would whatever. Okay, so 9 plus 16 is what is 9 plus 16? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 is 25.
Yep.
So,
but this 25 is c squared, so you have to find the square root of 25.
Yeah, if you do the square root of 25, that will give you the side length, right?
That's right.
So 5 would be the side length then.
Right. So c is going to equal 5. So for this first one, c is equal to 5.
Okay. And then for the second one,
for the second one, I would do the same
this
thing.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
So what are your A and B?
All right. So I know that finding the area is a squared plus b squared, which equals c squared. So I know that a squared is 1, 2 is 2.
Yeah.
And b squared is 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So you would do 2 times 2, which is 4, and 3 times 3, which is 9. And
Yep.
9 plus 4 is 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. You would just square that, and then that would give you the side length.
Yeah, so you have to find the square root of 13.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope that was helpful.
Oh, it really was. Thanks.
Good. Have a great night.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, that's it. I hope this helped you. Goodbye.